Hola a todos. Hoy vamos a hablar sobre los verbos regulares en español, regular verbs in the present tense. Okay, un repaso, a review. An infinitive is a verb that ends in AR, ER, or IR. These are verbs like comer, vivir, hablar. It means, in English, it would be to live, to talk, to eat. The stem of the verb is the part that comes before that little AR, ER, or IR ending. And the ending is the what's left, the AR part, the IR part, or the ER part. Okay, so we have three families of verbs. We have AR verbs, IR verbs, and ER verbs. And we're going to start with AR verbs. You should be, for taking notes on this, you should be using your closed notes for regular verbs that was attached in this file. So the first verb we're going to talk about is hablar. Okay, this is the infinitive form of the verb. It means to speak. The stem of the verb is habla. That's the part that has all the meaning in it. And what's left is the ending, the AR part. Okay, and it shows us here stem and the ending. Okay, and here are the different categories. Yo, tú, él, ella, usted, nosotros. We do not worry about vosotros here, so if you want to learn it, that's fine, but you don't have to. And then ustedes, ellos, and ellas. Honestly, guys, the vosotros is only used in Peninsular Spain and in literature. Odds are you'll never use it. Okay, so the yo form, as you surely remember, always ends in O. Tú, us. Él, ella, usted, a. Nosotros, amos. There's vosotros if you want it. Ustedes, on. So we have hablo, hablas, habla, hablamos, habláis, and hablan. All you do, the way you form these is you just drop that AR ending, the ending part of the verb, leave the stem, and attach the appropriate endings to give your meaning. So, to practice, yo, the verb is escuchar, so we're going to drop the AR, and it's going to be escucho, música. Ella, the verb is descansar. We're going to drop the AR and just add the A, so it'd be ella descansa mucho. Nosotros, the verb is dibujar. We'll drop the AR and add the ending for nosotros, which is amos. Dibujamos, bien. Ellos, mirar. Drop the AR and add the ending for ellos, which is an. Ellos miran la televisión. And then tú, the verb is estudiar. We're going to drop the AR and add as. Tú estudias español. Okay, comer. ER verbs follow the same pattern. The only difference is one vowel in all the endings. So comer means to eat. That's the infinitive form. To eat. The stem is com. The ending is er. So our endings are going to be very similar to the AR endings. Yo, o. Now here's where the difference comes in. The to form, instead of being AS, is going to be ES. Es. Él, ella, usted, nosotros hemos, vosotros eis, ustedes en. Remember, you do not have to have the vosotros. So we have como, comes, come, comemos, coméis if you wish, and comen. So let's practice these. Yo, the verb is aprender. We're going to drop the ER and it's going to be aprendo. Ella, the verb is correr. We're going to drop the ER and add just the E. So corre en la escuela. She should certainly not do that. Nosotros, the verb is beber. We're going to drop the ER and add hemos. So it'll be nosotros bebemos leche. It's good for your bones. Ellos, the verb is comer. We're going to drop the ER and add N. Ellos comen la fruta. And tú, leer, twilight. Excellent series. We're going to drop the ER and put tú lees. Make sure you put the ES, so it'll have two E's. Tú lees twilight. Okay, IR verbs. ER and IR verbs, when you're conjugating verbs in whatever form you're conjugating them, ER and IR verbs are always going to follow the exact same pattern. They're kind of like first cousins, if you will. There's only one small difference that you'll see here in a moment. Okay, vivir means to live, is our infinitive. Vive is our stem, that's the live part. Ir is our ending, and if you will, it just means to. So we have to live. So let's see how this all plays out. The yo form, since ER and IR verbs are first cousins, the ending is going to be the same. O. To form, es. Why is it not is? Well, like I said, ER and IR verbs are cousins, and they're going to do almost everything exactly the same. You could even possibly call them like twins, fraternal twins. They do almost everything exactly the same, but not quite. And you'll see that in a moment. Usted, él, ella, Here's where the change is. This is where our fraternal twins or our first cousins do things slightly differently because we don't want to be joined at the hip. Nosotros is imos, I-M-O-S. Vosotros is, once again, they're doing things slightly differently from each other. Ellos, ellas, ustedes, we're going back to in. We're back to doing everything exactly the same. Okay, so let's practice. Yo vivo, tú vives, él, ella, usted vive. Nosotros vivimos. Vosotros vivís. Ustedes, ellos, and ellas viven. So here's some sentences. Let's see how you can do. Yo, the verb is vivir. We drop the IR, and this is the same across all of the families. It's going to be yo vivo. Ella es asistir a las clases. That's a good thing. Drop the IR, and we're going to add E. So ella asiste a las clases. Nosotros, escribir mucho. In Spanish class, yes, you will. Now remember that in the nosotros form, our first cousins or our fraternal twins are going to decide to do things slightly different. So it's going to be nosotros escribimos mucho, I-M-O-S. Ellos, the verb is recibir una carta. We might have to change that to recibir un email. We don't send letters much anymore. But recibir, instead of IR, we're going to do EN, reciben una carta. And then the to form, tú abres, ES, el libro. Okay, that's the end of our show. Hopefully you got some good information, and this will be posted on my YouTube channel all year long for your learning pleasure. Thanks for listening.